This is the Open G Tuning Tutorial Part 3. In this segment, we'll look at chords associated with the key of G, but with the root note on the 6th string. So I'll play these through one time so we can hear them in context, and we'll look at the fingerings. So you'll notice that there were some extra notes droning through there. On top, we've got a D and a B ringing as the top two strings. We'll add that to each chord, which will produce some interesting tensions. For our G chord, we'd already looked at how we could play that as the open 5 strings. You could just fret this G on the 6th string, which will double these two Gs. But to add some different notes, we could have the 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, 4th finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, muting the 5th string in the middle and strumming everything else. To do an A minor type of sound, we can take the 3rd and 4th fingers in the same arrangement, move those 2 frets up to the 7th fret, and add the 1st finger to the 5th fret 3rd string. Those 3 strings give me an A minor. Adding this B on top will give me like an A minor add 9. And I probably want to avoid the D drone on top for this, because that'll give me a little tenser sound than I might want. If you want that kind of tension in the sound, go for it. Just strum everything, but you may want to stop at that 2nd string. To do a B minor, we're going to take this same fingering, move it 2 frets up to the 9th fret and the 7th fret. For a C major, we can take fingers 3 and 4, move those to the 10th fret, and add the 2nd finger to the 9th fret 3rd string. The B there will add like a major 7 to that, and the D will add a 9, so that can add some tension to that C chord. For a D add 9 sound, I can take what's commonly looked at as a minor 7 fingering in standard tuning, barring 5 strings at the 2nd fret, adding the 2nd finger to the 3rd fret 2nd string, and 3rd finger to the 4th fret 4th string, and strum all 6 strings. And that'll give me like a D add 9 sound. For an E minor, I'm going to take the 3rd finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, 4th finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, muting the 5th string once again. And for an F sharp diminished substitute chord, it'll work in its place. I can have my minor fingering once again on the 4th and 2nd frets in that minor arrangement. And that'll work in the place of an F sharp diminished chord. It's really like an F sharp minor with those drones on top. And those are our chords associated with G major.
My name is Pierre Ben-Suzan. I would like to play for you a tune dedicated to Michael Hedges, which I wrote some years ago. I'm going to put my index on that 15th fret, and I'm going to pick that string either with my ring finger or with my little finger.